Hello, 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 beautiful people, and welcome back to Love Us Anyway, where we dive into all things love, resilience, transformation. There's so many parts to this podcast. And I am Fontasia, and I have the beautiful Donna Rae with me today. Say hello, Donna.
Good
Uh,
morning, good afternoon, good evening. So glad to
um,
be here with y'all today.
Yes. And today we're talking about something that has the power to shift our mindset, also has the power to uplift our spirits and really just change the way that we experience life. And that is gratitude, giving thanks. Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you. It's about an intentional shift in the way we see the world. It's about recognizing the beauty in our everyday moments, even in the midst of challenges. And sometimes that may be difficult, but you start to cultivate a way of bringing in that like gratefulness, right? So just taking a deep breath, inhaling, exhaling. We are here, grounding ourselves in this moment, opening up our hearts to gratitude and what it means. And, simply the practice of just noticing and appreciating the good, all of the good in our lives. And it's about shifting our focus from what's missing to what's already here. It's already inside you. And the best part about it is that, there's science that backs a lot of this up. And studies show that practicing gratitude can really rewire our brains, helping us to feel more positive, reducing stress, and even improve our overall well-being. And so when we practice gratitude consistently, just like journaling, reflecting our affirmations, we train our minds to seek out the good, even when it may be a little bit tough, or just taking a pause, right? So, Donna, just asking you, what does gratitude mean to you personally?
Everything that you said, I would put an asterisk next to.
Yeah.
And I want to share just maybe for a minute. The day of this recording is my grandmother's actual birthday.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
Happy birthday, Grandma. And she was born in the early 1900s. She's part of that silent generation. And her personality, she didn't really do a whole lot of talking or extra talking, let me say. But she was a person that would say thank you all the time, like repeatedly, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Mhm.
And I can remember that would be a little irritating because it was just like, of course, Grandma, of course I would do this. Of course, right? Like I didn't need the thank you.
Mhm.
So it is more than just saying thank you. It's like the
Mhm.
whole sentiment around it, the whole energy around it. And so now I have like this, my own personal practice, right? Like I think you were saying, of before I even, my feet hit the floor, 10 things that I'm grateful for. And then even in the evening. So in the morning, it might be like one set, but like in the evening, I'm kind of reflecting on my day. And it's just kind of a list. But also to go deeper is like to have a formula for thank you for all the reasons that you already said about resilience, about contentment, about peace, about transforming my life, really focusing on what I'm already exposed to
Mhm.
versus what's missing,
Right.
right? So have the intention and the way you want to go.
Yeah.
And so a formula that I use is to state the object, the thing that I'm grateful for,
Mhm.
and then the reason for it, and how I'm going to take care of that thing,
Okay.
right? So, an example is my car. So, that's the
Okay.
object.
Right.
Um, and it gets me to and from work. So, it's a tool,
Mhm.
form of transportation. And then what I want to in the future just to continue to take care of it.
Mhm.
So that's kind of that three-part formula on how I'm grateful for this. And
Mhm.
when every time I get in the car, I'm saying thank you.
Yeah.
and for this experience that I'm having in this moment. So for me, the practice and why it's important is because it's kind of the gateway for me becoming present and for me to even have an experience of more.
Okay. And I have a lot of appreciation around um one, you naming your formula, and then two, you also naming a few of the things that are supportive for you in your own gratitude practice, right? Reflecting on your day and when you wake up, right? Um, and then also, I know for adding to that, for me, I have a gratitude jar at home in which we all contribute to the jar weekly. So we have to contribute at least two things to the jar. Two, we write on a piece of paper, at least two pieces of paper, insert the jar. So write on a piece of paper what we're grateful for, and we put it in a jar. So minimum of two things, but it can be sky's the limit, right? Fill the jar up, and on Sunday because Sundays we always sit down for dinner together as a family because life can get busy, all the things. So Sunday we pop open a jar and we designate somebody to read them out loud, and we go around and just read out what people were grateful for during that week.
Oh,
Um,
I love that. I
yeah,
didn't know that. Okay.
yeah.
And so then y'all just read everything that was in the jar.
Everything that was in the jar every Sunday.
Perfect.
Super sweet, super sweet. We started it once before, but then we picked it back up last fall, and we've been doing it consistently since. And the kids don't let me forget. So and now we've added another element though, Donna. So when people forget to add to the gratitude jar, but before we open it on that Sunday, they have to put down their phones for the rest of the evening because sometimes we get distracted, and that's why we forget to put inside that jar or remember those moments of when we were grateful for something, whatever it was, big or small. And so now we've added to it because sometimes it's only a few notes in there of gratefulness, right? And so I think one of the kids made it up, as a matter of fact. It was like, somebody said it. It was like, because it wasn't me. I think that we should just, if somebody doesn't put in there the minimum of two, then they don't have their phones for the rest of the night. Like, okay, okay.
Oh, I
So
love that, especially if it came from one of them.
yes, yes, it came from one of
Okay.
them. Yeah. And one of them meaning those listening, I have four boys. And so one of those those human beings kind of incorporated that to kind of make some time and space apart from the whole social media and technology and how it kind of, what it does to us sometimes. And I know even when just thinking about in the moment for me, like something that I'm grateful for right now is you, Donna. Like I love having this time together, being able to connect it, even though we're speaking to all, like we're speaking to each other too. And, there could be something that the audience is listening now. They may be grateful for their coffee or the sound of laughter or the fact that they woke up this morning with another chance to live, love, and grow, whatever that looks like. Um, so yeah, I don't know.
And thank you for saying that because I'm sitting here holding my hand
Uh-huh.
and really grateful for us having this time for Love Us Anyway. Right?
Yeah.
Like I'm feeling that, but it didn't come out. So for you to say it, I'm just like, my heart is just bubbling with so
Mhm.
much gratitude for us having this time together and having this conversation. So thank you, Fontasia, for
Yeah.
having the idea and for us actually making it happen. So thank
Making it
you.
happen. Thank you. Making it happen. That's the part, making it making it happen.
Okay. Yes.
Putting together all the pieces. And, even with our because gratitude is a form of mindfulness too, right? And so they go hand in hand. So when we slow down enough to become present and truly appreciate the moments, especially the moments that often go unnoticed sometimes, we we pick them back up and it brings I don't know, it brings a smile to my face anyway. Brings a smile to my face. And I know I heard you say that you have some reflection. I know for me, I do some verbal affirmations. I have affirmations written on my mirror in my bathroom. I journal, and I heard you say, you did you say that you write three things a day, or
Well,
what's your practice? Your
that's just a morning and a night verbally.
Mhm.
So actually writing it down, that's kind of sporadic.
Okay. 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 And I know even with um just a practice in like any habit, the more we do it, the stronger it gets.
Absolutely.
And we can have a whole bunch of different ways on how what that looks like for each individual. And so it could be the journaling, writing down 3 things you're grateful for, or just saying them aloud, like Donna shared, right? They don't have to be big things. It could be small joys that matter a lot to us too. Expressing gratitude to others. We just did that in exchange, a simple, or like your grandma, a simple thank you or an appreciation note, or all of that can make a huge impact too. And just gratitude in the moment. So just throughout your day, just pausing and noticing something good, right? Just pause, notice something good. Maybe it's the sun on your skin, or a deep conversation, or even the way your favorite song makes you feel, right? I know when I listen to music, I feel a lot of gratitude and love all over me, and smiles too. So I know we've been talking enough about gratitude, and I think this topic isn't, grand, but it's enough in its pocket, even if it's okay just to kind of close out with a gratitude practice. How you feel about that? Like a minute?
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
that. Yes.
Okay. So just if you're listening and driving, please do not close your eyes. But if
Right.
you're listening and you have a moment, you can close your eyes or keep them at a downward gaze and just take a deep breath in, breathing in all of the goodness, exhaling out through your mouth, and just bringing to mind one thing that you're grateful for. It can be a person, a moment, or something simple. Just picture it in your mind. Just notice how it makes you feel. And let that gratitude fill you up with a lot of love, a lot of warmth, appreciation. Take another deep breath in, exhaling out, and just carrying that feeling with you on today. Yeah. Appreciating y'all for allowing us to hold space in this way. And for the next week or so, just practice gratitude in your own way each day. It could be the journaling, the saying out loud, the pausing and appreciation. It's not just a practice, it's a way of life. And so, super appreciation to you, Donna. Love y'all for tuning in. Thank you so much. Leave a comment, share with a friend. Until next time, love us anyway. Later, y'all.